Okay, I have no clue if this is actually working, so I'm gonna just check it to make sure it's working. All right, looks like it is. Okay, I have no clue if this is actually working. Okay, so it looks like it is. All right, so I'll get out of this. But if you're joining me, which I don't know if anybody is, I should probably actually have that on the side or something. Maybe. Let's see if I can put this on the side and look at my stats. Let's see if I can figure this out. Okay. I don't think it shows it on. So I'm using OBS. I've used this in the past. It's been a while, but I figured I would do a live stream and just install Windows 8.1. So um, if you know anything about Windows, you know that the end of support was today for Windows 8.1. And that is almost 10 years from the time that it was released. So it's kind of crazy to think that was 10 years ago. But I think that Windows 8 and Windows 8.1 kind of go down the line of like Windows Vista as not really liked OSs. And if you recall, Windows 8 came out in 2012, and it brought the Metro UI, and people were not very fond of it because Microsoft did a pretty radical change. And then, of course, Windows 8.1 was kind of an improvement. They added the start button back, and they tried to make it a little bit better, but still was kind of a flop. And then Windows 10 came, and they kind of brought everything back to normal, as it should be. So, with that, I wanted to go ahead and just do a virtual machine with Windows 8.1 and see how usable it is now. So if anybody has any questions or anything while I'm recording, feel free to post in the chat. I have no idea if this is even going to work because I haven't streamed from OBS before. So feel free to type anything out here. And yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. Let me actually go here and see if anybody's watching it. All right, so I honestly can't even tell. I can't even tell if anybody's watching this right now. All right. This is fine. We'll just go ahead and do it. Oh, I didn't put any tags in this either. That's great. So, but that's all right. Okay. So we'll just go ahead and minimize this. All right, we'll go ahead and minimize this too. All right, so we have a VirtualBox, and I need to follow some instructions because I have not done this in a while. So I downloaded the ISO. All right, let's see what we have to do here. So I'm following this little guide right here on the side. So what do we have to do here? And it's not like I haven't done this before. I just want to make sure I do it right. Okay, so we're going to do a new virtual machine. We'll name this Windows 8.1 if we can. And it now knows that that's the version we're going to use. And then, all right, C users, VirtualBox virtual. Yep, that's fine. Click next. All right, so it's giving it 2 gigs of RAM. I think it's probably going to be pretty bad. Let's do 4096. Let's give it 4 gigs of RAM. I think that's probably decent. And then create a virtual disk drive. Leave this virtual hard drive box blank. All right. We'll choose a VirtualBox disk image. Let's see. Click next here. All right, storage on physical hard drive, dynamically allocated. We're gonna do a fixed size because I'm not trying to take up too much. I think 40 is probably fine. I may delete this later, I don't know. But we'll just go ahead and create it. All right, and it is doing its thing. But yeah, so hopefully this is actually working. I do not know. But yeah, if anyone has any anything they want to say in the chat, please feel free. Let me know if you're watching or if this is actually working. I'm gonna go in here and do some tags just because I don't know if it's actually working or not. Yeah, Windows 8.1, Windows 8, Windows 8. All right. Probably can hear my keyboard being really loud. Sorry. All right, we added some stuff in there. Oh yeah, this is taking quite a while. Oh, hey Tanya, thank you for joining. And I'm probably gonna be super awkward and not know what to talk about in the meantime while this does its installation. But if y'all have questions, feel free to ask. Okay. All right, we got our virtual machine ready. So let me see what I need to do here. Okay. So now we're gonna click on start. Do I have to do anything? Normal start. Let's see. Click start, select startup disk. All right, let's see. Let's see what we gotta do. Ah, there we go. Okay, so we gotta select our ISO. How do I choose that? Add. There we go. Downloads. Windows 8.1. Okay, choose start. All right, let's see if it works. All right. And I still think it's so funny that the setup looks exactly the same. All right, we'll choose English for everything, United States. Click next. Click install now. Okay, and we have to do a product key. So, let me see if I have one I can use. It's not going to let me paste it. Oh, that's great. All right, so we're gonna try a product key. We're gonna try like one of these here. M. Oh, I have to turn on numlock. All right, 36. NC98B. Oh, I'm not doing it right. All right, hold on, let me try this again. Okay. Gem 36. I probably should have pre-done this before. NC98B C6B C6 PMH TC. And if y'all take this, I don't care. It's not mine. It is from the internet, so probably shouldn't be doing this. But yeah, don't follow my rule. Couldn't verify your product key. Okay, so we might. I don't know if I'll be able to install this without a product key. Didn't think about that. All right, let me try another one. We're gonna see. I should have thought about this before. If it doesn't work, we're gonna try something else. I may have to come back. P6V KW BTC Q3R9B. Oh, it worked. Okay, awesome. All right, we got Windows 8.1 Pro. Okay, so we got all our stuff here. We'll click on next. Let me see if anybody's commented. Oh, hey, Kaya, how are you? All right. I hope I didn't say your name wrong. I apologize. All right, we're gonna click new, click apply, click OK. All right, I only did 40 gigs, so nothing crazy. And hopefully it doesn't take too long. So I don't know about y'all, but I use both Windows 10 and Windows 11. So as you see, I have Windows 11 on my computer right here. This is my desktop, and it's okay. There are just some little things I don't like about it in particular, but for the most part, it's fine. It works okay. One thing that I recall, they got rid of Internet Explorer, and what's funny is I actually have another computer that has Windows 10 on it, and I decided to use Internet Explorer just to try it out and see if it would work. And what it does now is if you try to use Internet Explorer on Windows 10, it automatically goes to Edge. So you cannot even use it. Well, I mean, you can. It'll take you to Edge, but you can go in there and try to use it, but for the most part, it tries to get you to get away from Internet Explorer. All right, we're at 70%. I'll let my dog in real quick. Hang on. The dogs are very needy. All right. This would probably be more interesting if it was actually on real hardware, which I might do. But the other thing I kind of wanted to do is show that you can still upgrade from Windows 8.1 to Windows 10 without getting a new key or paying for it. Like, they had an upgrade program a while ago that you could use to do this, and people have actually asked me a couple times how to do that. So I might have to make a video on how to do that. All right, looks like that was a pretty quick installation. All right, so yeah, and I'll show you this here real quick before we go on, or while it's doing its thing. Let's see, is it doing its thing right now? Yeah, so it's doing its first setup. But you can actually upgrade to Windows 10 or Windows 11 for free still. So it's definitely time to upgrade. But yeah, all you really have to do is go to the media creation tool. You're going to download that, and then you can upgrade the PC in place. And it's pretty easy to do. So as you can see, ready to install Windows 10 Pro, keep personal files and everything. You can even start clean if you wanted to. So if you had a bunch of stuff, you can back it up, then you can just install it clean, and then you'll have Windows 10. So there were definitely more people using Windows 7 than Windows 8. I remember when Windows 8 8.1 came out, the majority of people stayed on 7. I honestly thought Windows 8.1 was fine. One thing that they had on Windows 8.1 that made Windows 8.1 way better was something called Classic Shell. And I don't know if they still have it. It might not be... Oh, okay. It looks like it's no longer in active development. But this is what I used on Windows 8.1 when I had it. Because I hated that Metro UI. The Metro UI was great for touchscreens. But for desktop, it was not that great. So, I honestly feel like they could have done something with a newer version of Windows 8. If instead of 8.1, they could have kind of modified it a little bit more than they did. They added the start button. They added some nice things, but like for the most part, you can see like you have to use something like this if you want to use it on a desktop without it being kind of miserable. But yeah, if you do have Windows 8.1 or Windows 8, you're probably gonna have 8.1. You can still upgrade to Windows 10 or Windows 11 with that key. So that's pretty great. But yeah, let's go ahead and go back in here. All right, so we are now at the setup. So if you remember this, you've got the different colors you can choose from. So this will show up in the back of your Metro UI. So we've got this kind of rainbow of colors here. So I think blue is like the default, but we'll go with blue. You can name this whatever you want. So we'll just name it Ian's PC. And hang on a second. All right, so the dog has to be up here. So this is the puppy. He wants to say hello. All right. Oh, let me look at these comments here. I apologize. Let me see what y'all said out here. All right, we got Wired Mind. Windows 8 was the best. I long for the day where they release a version as smooth. And you know what? You're right. It is very smooth. And honestly, I do have one. So I've got a couple old computers, and I have one computer that does run Windows 8, and it runs it very well, and it's kind of low-end hardware. So we're going to find out how well this runs on this. I gave it 4 gigs. It should use the inbuilt hardware. All right, we've got Express settings. So it's got all this stuff in here. We can actually customize this if we want to. You connect to a network. Do you want to find PCs, desktops automatically? Okay. Update your PC and apps. Automatically install. So we can go in here and change this. And you can see the different menu sets. Just blocky. This reminds me of Windows Phone, honestly. You got these different toggles here. Automatically get device drivers. Automatically update my apps. Help protect PC and privacy. Sorry, you can probably hear my dog just chewing on himself. It's very annoying. I apologize. All right, we got Windows error reporting, compatibility list for Internet Explorer, help improve Microsoft products. We'll just leave all this. Oh, okay, we can actually turn some of this stuff off, so that's good. All right, share info with Microsoft and other services. Use Bing to get search suggestions and web results since Windows Search. In Internet Explorer, use page prediction to preload pages. Let apps use my name and account picture. Let apps use my advertising ID. Look at all this stuff you got to deal with. Oh my god, so many things. We'll just leave all that as it is. Now you'll set up your account. Now, I'm wondering if I can sign in with a local account without actually doing this. Let me check and see if that's possible. Let me see if it's even possible to do. Let's see. Oops, let me see. Windows 8.1 setup. I don't know if that's a possibility. Begin installing. In the screen, click the option sign in with a Microsoft account. Let's see. Create a new account. Okay, so we got this. Let's see. All right, so with Windows 8, introduce a new way of signing into Windows. In addition to the local account, Windows 8 and 8.1 let you sign in using a Microsoft account. The advantage of signing on. Okay, unlike Windows 8 setup, Windows 8.1 doesn't show an option to create and sign in with a local account. The option to sign in with a Microsoft account doesn't appear when you reach the sign in with Microsoft accounts screen. The option may have been moved to encourage them. If you're one of those users who like to sign in without a Microsoft account and sign in with a local account, you need to follow the given below instructions. Okay. Create a new account. Okay, create a new account. Create a Microsoft account. Sign in without a Microsoft account. Okay. So we're going to click that. And then something went wrong. Interesting. Okay, we're going to create a local account. All right, so we'll just type in and we'll just do no password. Click finish. Finalizing your settings. Oh, we can't make this full screen. It is kind of wild how similar this is to Windows 10. This whole thing right here is very similar. You can get new apps from the store. That's a little different. But I wonder how long it will take. I do remember the rainbow going between all the colors, so that's pretty cool. And I appreciate y'all stopping by to watch this. I know it's probably like kind of a boring video, but I figured, you know, why not? It is the end of life for Windows 8.1. So, and I'm honestly very curious how many people out there are actually running Windows 8.1. I've only seen like a very small handful of people out there still running it. So, that Windows guy, hi, hey. And Fred MSJD, love Windows 8. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome, welcome. We're just installing Windows 8.1. We just created a local account, so we'll hopefully get to the desktop here in a minute. And we'll take a look at it. I think I have to install drivers and whatnot from VirtualBox for it to be full screen. But yeah, my memories of Windows 8.1, I used to work from home at that time, and I had a HP desktop that was kind of low spec. I think like 4 gigs of RAM. I put an SSD in it because when SSD started to kind of come down in price a little bit, I decided to go ahead and swap it out for an SSD, and it ran really, really well. Like, it ran very smoothly. So I'm pretty sure even today it's really, really good. It is taking a little bit of time here. And in addition to that, I did make a quick video. I made a quick video earlier on TikTok about this tablet. So I made a video about it, and I showed this tablet here. So this tablet is an Asus tablet, kind of low spec tablet, but this one runs Windows 8.1, and unfortunately, when I updated it to Windows 10, it didn't run very well because Asus is terrible with driver support. So hopefully you can see this in the bottom right corner here. I can probably extend this if I needed to. Let me minimize this. We'll see if we can extend. Can I extend my camera a little bit to show you guys? Okay, so this is the tablet here, and it's got 32 gigs of storage, 2 gigs of RAM. It's an Atom processor, and it's got Windows 8.1 on here, and it runs it really, really well. Still very, very smooth. I actually think this Netflix app does still work. Let me see. Does it actually still work? The Netflix app still works. But yeah, it's still very fluid, and even on this low end hardware. And I recall the Windows Surface devices that they had, or the Microsoft Surface devices that they had. Those were pretty low spec. Also, they were using these Atom processors back then. Um, Actually, no, they used their ARM processor, and then they switched to Atom processors because they had RT. That's another thing I kind of want to do is get a Windows RT or Surface RT tablet to test out because I want to see how usable that is because you can't download anything on those anymore. There's no apps for that. You can see Netflix is just not working like at all. It's not going. So, oh, there's a sign in. Let's see. Does the sign in work? Oh, okay. There's a sign in. And that is our virtual keyboard, if you want to see that. It's our virtual keyboard there while we're waiting. And I did love some of the touch features on Windows 8.1, so you could swap apps by just doing that. You could slide in from the side. You've got your different menus and everything you could do here. And then, of course, you got your start button at the bottom. If I can get... There we go. Oh, man. There you go. Start menu. And then, of course, you had your desktop right there. So, it's still pretty cool, and it's pretty usable. But I could not get this on Windows 10 because the drivers. The drivers were an issue. Certain things didn't work. Yes, Windows 8.1 was better for tablets. And I'm sorry, let me pay. Okay, one of my school's computers still runs Windows 8.1, believe it or not. How well does it run after all this time? That's what I'm curious about. That's one thing about Windows I've noticed is that if you have a Windows computer, after a while, it just starts to run terribly. I feel like you have to reinstall Windows kind of not regularly, but after maybe a year or two, I feel like it just gets bogged down. If you use a Windows computer as your main computer, it gets bogged down. You need to reinstall it like clean just so that it runs better. I have a tendency to do that with my machine. I'll wipe it and put it back on because it just runs terribly. But and then to that Windows guy's point, Windows 8.1 was better for tablets. Yeah, definitely. And to highlight the comment, some computers still run Windows 7 in my school. Yeah, surprisingly, there's quite a few Windows 7 machines out there. But Windows 7 was awesome. Like it is still a great OS. Um, Still a great OS. And the great thing is, like I mentioned, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 8.1, you can still update that to 10 for free. So if you did it, like if it was your personal device and you wanted to upgrade it, you can upgrade it. So and then you can also you can also go back. So if you do end up upgrading to Windows 10, it sucks and it works terrible, you can always go back to the old version. So, but yeah, this thing is also pretty good on battery, surprisingly enough. The weird thing about this tablet is it has one port. It is a micro USB port. Micro USB, not sure you can see that. But the micro USB port on this, you could use a USB dongle for it, and you could actually connect normal things to it. So that's how I was able to do Windows 10 on this, was to connect a flash drive to it. And funny enough, the little dongle or attachment that I had from this, I got from a Samsung phone, from like the S7 or S6, because those used to come with it. So it runs pretty good with Intel i5. I'm not sure how much RAM it has, but I believe it's a hard disk drive, not necessary, not a necessity. Yeah, that's the thing. I just let's start. We're almost there. Yeah, I can't stand regular hard drives. They absolutely suck. All right, let me minimize myself here. Okay, we're at the desktop. All right, so we have build 9600. I have a Surface Go 2, and it doesn't have a USB-A port. The Surface Go 2 doesn't have a USB-A port? No way. Hold on a second. That's no way. The Surface Go 2. All right, I have to look at this thing now. Hold on. The Surface Go 2 doesn't have a USB-A port? Really? I could have sworn that actually had ports on it. Or something. Okay. So we've got... Oh, it has USB-C. Huh. That is surprising. Okay, so you got USB-C, so you have to get a dongle for it. That kind of sucks. All right, so you got, what, the charging port, USB-C, and a headphone jack? Is that it? You can't tell me that's all it has. I'm not gonna lie, I really do like Microsoft Surface products, but they try to pull the Apple card and just reduce how many ports they put on it. It's just that's super aggravating. Okay, so as far as I recall, you have to go in and actually put, there we go, the guest edition CD. So this is gonna have the drivers for this. And what's so crazy is just looking at this, you can see it has the Windows 7 folder icon. They kind of just I don't know. Windows just left so much stuff in there. And I can charge it with my Nintendo Switch charger. Oh, solid state drive. Okay, yeah. I feel like the craziest thing is for like if you have older computers and you want to upgrade them, you can get SSDs for so cheap. So I have so many videos planned for this year that I need to like work on. But I'm kind of looking to do more computer kind of videos because that's what I really like to do. But these right here, I got this NeTAC SSD. It's 128 gigs. This was $10. This was $10. And on top of that, there was another brand I found. So if you go on Amazon and you're looking for like open box, you can find them so cheap. I found a nicer brand than this for $8 for 128 gigs. Like, that's so cheap. So if y'all are looking to buy an SSD, go on Amazon, look for open box, and you'll find some good deals. All right, so we have the CD in. Let's go ahead and see if we can access it. Perfect. All right, we'll go ahead and open it up. I'm gonna assume we got to do AMD 64. Oh man, I forgot about the sounds too. All right, go ahead and install everything. It's such an interesting mix of new and old. Oh wow, that was reboot now. All right, let's go and restart now. I keep dropping stuff off my desk. It's going great. I actually have a Windows 8.1 virtual machine and it runs pretty well. I have 4 gigs of RAM, by the way. Wait, does your total computer have Windows 4 gigs? How much RAM did you give the OS? All right, let's see if we can go full screen now. How do I get this to go full screen? There we go. I see. Okay, look at that. We can actually kind of extend this a little bit, I think. Ooh, it's not liking that very much. Okay, so here we are at our main desktop. Awesome. Oh, just 2 gigs. Okay, well, it's still probably going to run pretty well. I think actually, what were the Windows 8 system requirements? I can't remember. Hang on a sec, let's see. System requirements. Let's see what it was. Okay, so you needed to have a 1 gigahertz processor faster, 1 gig of RAM for 32-bit, 2 gigs for 64-bit, and then 16 gigs of available hard disk space for 32 and 20 gig for 64. So let's see how much space we have. I gave it 40, so it looks like it used 10. It used about 10, so that's not awful. It could be worse. It could be worse. I've seen newer versions of Windows use so much space over older ones. But let me show you the specs I did on this. So let's see if we can actually see that. Let's go to... All right. Oh man, I forgot where everything is in here. All right, hang on a second. Okay, so we've got, and that was the other thing I hated was the you actually had two different ways to do things on here. So you had the metro settings and then you have regular settings. How do I get to anything? So you had to put your mouse in the corner or something. There we go. Okay. I'll be honest, though, the Surface products are really, they look really nice. It's just the lack of ports and stuff that just kind of bothers me with that. Okay, so let's see. Change PC settings. Okay, so it takes us back here. Activate Windows. Enter a new product key. All right. Buy a product key. PC and details. We need to activate Windows before. Okay, so that activation code I worked did not work. Let's see. Okay. Oh, wow. I forgot about the split screen. This is not going to work, is it? I don't think. Yeah, this is not going to work. Does this actually? Oh, wow. Okay. So that actually works on desktop. Oh, it's so weird to see that. All right. Let's go back. PC and device. PC info. There we go. Okay. So it's actually showing my processor and everything. We have 4 gigs of RAM, 64-bit, Windows 8.1, saying it's not activated. That's fine. We don't really need to worry about that. We've got our disk space here. All right. Nothing is using anything. Delete Windows Store apps. All right. And let's see if can we do updates? Can we do Windows Update? Let's see. Check now. Let's see how many updates. So one thing I heard is that if you, since it's end of life for Windows 8.1 today, they actually will have a bunch of updates out today for it. I was trying to get my browser to pop up. There we go. All right. Checking for updates. All right. If there's anything you guys want me to install, let me know. We found new updates, and we'll install them for you soon. We'll continue to check. All right, let's see what we got. This is probably gonna have 1,000 updates, right? Yeah, a bunch of them. I just want to see actually if there's anything from today. Good God, look at how many there are. Wow. Optional updates. One time I was on vacation, my Surface just stopped working. It wouldn't turn on, but Windows wouldn't boot. That is great. Wow. Now, if I recall, the Surface Go 2, or the Surface Go in general, like the 4 gig model had eMMC storage, which I hate eMMC storage with a passion because it's like a slightly faster traditional spinning hard drive, and it's not enough space. But it's like 64 gigs, but it's running Windows on an SD card. That's literally all it is. All right, so should we do the updates? All right, we have 1,310 megabytes. Oh, it's an estimate. So it's 1,300 to 1,500 megabytes. So should we update? In the chat, let me know, yes or no. Should I update? All right, now how do I get rid of this? Okay, this is weird. Okay, now we're back at the desktop. All right. So, and then if you have anything you want me to install or try, let me know. We have 29 gigs of storage to try. So let me know if there's something you would like me to put on here or test. Internet Explorer probably doesn't work at all. Can we actually visit any websites here? Let's see if it actually goes to any homepage or anything. Okay, we got one yes. If you want me to install the updates, say yes on the chat. If not, you don't have to say anything or say no. I am surprised that this actually works. All right, this works. Okay, so we have Microsoft Edge. Now, one thing I noticed is that Microsoft Edge no longer is updated for Windows 8.1 or Windows 7. And I was honestly kind of surprised that even though Windows 7 was end of life in 2020, that Edge was still being updated. But they actually had a bunch of enterprises that were still using Windows 7. So kind of not surprised by that, to be honest with you. All right. So we got, let's see, Switch Now. What is it going to do? Is it going to actually download it for me? Yep, download Microsoft Edge. To install the browser, you must be a PC administrator. What a weird installer. Okay. All right, should we install Edge or Chrome? Which one should we do? Let's see if YouTube actually works. I'm curious if YouTube actually works on Internet Explorer. I don't think it does. Oh. That's so sad. So we cannot use YouTube at all. All right. Yep. That's so. Not Windows 8, the mobile gamer, and I wish I knew how to post chats in here. It said rip Windows 7 ESU as well. So Windows 7 Enterprise versions that were still receiving updates are now end of life as well. So it's like the official end of life. Um, I'm not gonna lie to you. This probably is like the final nail in the coffin for Windows 7 because there were so many people out there that were still using it. Even in my job, I was seeing people with Windows 7, and I was surprised that they were still using it. And only just this year, or late last year and this year, were people actually getting the message that applications were no longer being supported. So Windows 7, I mean, 2009 to 2023, that's a long time. That's a long time to be supported. I mean, there were ways. Yeah, Windows 7 died twice. Yeah, if you have 7 or 8.1. Yep. So that's kind of why, I made the short earlier, just saying to upgrade. So if you know anybody out there that is using an older computer that is running Windows 8.1 or Windows 7, it's probably time to get them on Windows 10, if possible. Otherwise, make sure they have antivirus, make sure that they have something that's protecting them on the web, because it's a wild west out there on the internet, and people will find a way. First end of support, now ESU end of life. What is that? Yeah, exactly. All right, and then that Windows guy said Chrome, so we'll go ahead and download Chrome. And I don't think it's supported anymore. I'm gonna check. Let's see which version it downloads, if it even lets me click it. It's not letting me click anything right now. Did it freeze? Oh. We have the animation going, but it's not letting me click anything. So, can we do anything? Is it frozen? I think I killed the virtual machine. Okay, what's happening? All right, there we go. Okay, so now it's loaded. All right, so it's still not letting me click anything. We're working on it. All right, we got 2 for Chrome. Got 2 folks for Chrome right now. It's not gonna let me do anything. There we go. Okay, so just want to note, it does say for Windows 11, 10, 8.1, 8, 7, 64-bit. So I'm gonna hope that it runs or downloads the most recent version. We're gonna find out. All right, actually, you know what? Let me check my Chrome. So I do have Chrome up here. Let's see, help about. All right, so we're on. Oh, of course, it's got to update mine, but 108, version 108 is what we have here. So let's see what it downloads. If it does download. All right, my parents have an old Dell PC and it's still running Windows 7 and it runs like garbage. No. So now I'm kind of curious. What are the specs on this old Dell? Because I don't know if you guys remember. So when Windows 7, no, Windows 7 wasn't the one. It was Windows Vista. The reason Windows Vista got just basically destroyed was because it came out 5 years after Windows XP. Windows XP also was another one that just would not die. But Windows XP was meant for lower end hardware from the early 2000s. And when Windows Vista came out, it had such higher requirements, and people were pissed because they couldn't actually use it. Look at this. Google.com is not responding. Recover web page. That's great. That is great. All right, I have an Asus E410. All right, I'm going to look that up in just a sec. But will this actually let us download? I might have to download it from somewhere else. That's crazy. Am I going to have to download Microsoft Edge and then download Chrome? It's looking like it. I think that's why they used this clean page with nothing on it. Oh my god, the website is running terribly. All right, here's what we're going to do. That's why this page is so simple, because they knew it. All right. But yeah, so going from XP to Vista was a nightmare. And I remember actually ordering the beta of it, and it destroyed my computer because it didn't have enough, the specs weren't high enough for it. So, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and accept. So I'm wondering if you have like maybe a Vista machine or an XP machine that you try to put 7 on. I'm wondering what the specs are on that. It's not bad, but it does slow down a more intense tasks, YouTube, Roblox, certain Scratch projects, etc. Okay. Yeah, well, find out the specs for me. I'm curious about that. Just curious about it. Because I've seen Windows 7 run on some pretty low-end hardware and run decent, but... All right, downloading Microsoft Edge. I know I said Chrome, but we'll have to download Edge to download Chrome. All right, and we're doing the updates. Let's do the updates. Let's see how long this takes. I'm going to stress this thing out. It's going to be, this virtual machine is going to stress out and it's going to hate me. All right, we're going to install Edge. Now, let me look up this this computer that not the Windows 8 Mobile Gamer said. Here, hang on just a sec. I'm going to pull this bad boy up. All right, we're going to look that up. Laptops for home. All right, specs. Oops, if I could spell right. There we go. Tech specs. Let's see what we got. Sure. All right, we've got Windows 10 Home in S mode. They recommend Windows 10 Pro for business. Okay, free upgrade to Windows 11. Yep. N4020 or the N5030. Yep. UHD graphics 600, 605. 1080p display. Okay. 60 hertz, 220 nits, 45 NTC color gamut. Non-touchscreen, screen to body ratio of 78%. 4 gigs on board. Total memory upgradable to 4 gigs. So I'm guessing that's soldered. Okay. And then we've got 128 gigs eMMC storage. So, funny thing here, I actually have, oh, I don't know where it is. I bought one of these. I bought the 11-inch version of that. It's the same. It looks almost the same. Fun thing with that, if you do have a little bit extra money, you can actually put an SSD in that. So you need an M.2 SSD to upgrade that. But if you open up the back of it, there is an M.2 slot, and you could get 128 gig M.2, and that'll make that thing run 10 times faster than it already does. Yeah. So look into that if you got that. It's easy to do. I thought about making a video on it. I'm actually making a video on this laptop pretty soon. It's not terrible, but it's not great. You have the 14-inch version, so you have a little bit better version than I have. I have the 11-inch one, but I got it super cheap. I found it on open box from Best Buy for like $80, $85. All right. But I do know that it's definitely not eligible for at least 8.1. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Did you Optiplex 330? All right. Ooh, we have a Dell. You know what's great about Dells? These old Optiplexes. Oh, that's an old school one. Ooh. Oh man, that thing is old school. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, the Core 2 Duo. All right, 2.4 gigahertz Pentium Core 2 Duo. So that's what, dual core. Is that the one you have? The one that's on this Amazon listing? That keyboard is a goat right here. I love this keyboard, by the way. A classic PC right there. Yes. And you know what? You know what's great about these? If you actually get the bigger one. So this is the slim one. If you get the fat one, I feel like you could make that into a sleeper PC and no one would be the wiser. Like, gut that thing out and put some like good specs in there, like modern specs. It'd probably run it would look really awesome and work really awesome. 720p version and no backlit keyboard. Oh, I didn't even know that came with a backlit keyboard. All right, S-Cargo MSN still works with Windows 8.1. What is that? I'm afraid to search this. S-Cargo MSN Messenger. Okay. Oh, okay, so it's a chat. Oh, what's old is new again. Is a new service that makes old versions of MSN Messenger and Windows Live Messenger work again. What began as a simple server developed by a lone programmer, the project has now grown through leaps and bounds, has a dedicated team, is now focused on total revival of MSN Messenger and Windows Live experience. All right. So, how exactly does that work? MSN 1, MSN 2. Okay, I'm very... 11 and 12. Okay. These do not use secure. So, what kind of login do you have to have for this? Oh, it was nice talking to you guys. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate y'all coming by. Okay, I'll try that. I will install that on our machine here. Okay, look. All right, we have Microsoft Edge. Confirm and start browsing. All right, we're good. We're good. All right, let's see what version we're running here. I'm going to guess it's probably similar to like 108, maybe? What is it running? Oh, look at that. Okay, 108. Microsoft Edge is no longer supported on this version of Windows. Upgrade to Windows 10 or later to get regular feature and security updates from Microsoft Edge. I love how they repeated themselves, but that is so sad to see that. So I'm going to guess that Chrome... Alright, see y'all later. I'm going to guess that Chrome is the same. But dang, that's so sad. Oh, warning popped up? Oh, it's doing its updates. Alright. I wonder where the warning is. Did it actually... Oh, you know what? I remember the warning you're talking about. There was a warning that comes up when you try to use... It'll tell you that it's out of... It's going to be... Oh, there we go. Learn more about Microsoft Edge. That's so funny. All right. So now if we go to Chrome, let's see. Chrome.google.com. All right. And then, I didn't even actually see the apps that are included on here before we even download Chrome. It is going slow. It is slow going. Oh, in Edge. Oh, okay. Came with a pop-up. And I'm going to bet that the updates that we're installing are probably going to have the update where it tells you that it's out of, like, it's end of life. So that'll be kind of interesting. But yeah, we'll definitely try this. I'll see if I might have to copy and paste that or something to get that to work. Or I'll have to look it up on here. It's going really slow. Okay, let's see. This site does not work very well at all. I love the animations working, but I can't actually download anything. Not responding. There we go. Might be working now. Okay, so we got one installation. So we're doing Chrome, and we're installing the Escargot MSN. What other applications do you guys want to see? Or what should I try to install in Windows 8.1? You know what I'm gonna have to look for later is I actually would like to see like a high-end computer with Windows 8.1 on it. I wonder if they have some. Okay, BlueStacks. What is BlueStacks? Let me see what that is. BlueStacks. Best mobile gaming platform for PC and Mac. I wonder if that works. All right, we got our Windows 8. Come on, or Windows 11. Come on. All right, let's see what we got. BlueStacks. See all versions. Okay. Play now. All right, nice. We'll see what we got here. Does it have like the requirements to download it? That's what's curious. Android 11 only on BlueStacks? What? See all versions. All right. Nougat 32-bit. Is this actually like Android? You're actually downloading Android and running it? Wow, that's kind of wild. BlueStacks 4. Sure, we'll try it. We'll see if it works. All right, did it download? Is the question. Did it download? No. It did absolutely nothing. All right, we got that going. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, that downloaded pretty fast. I mean, honestly, for the most part, for it being a 4 gig RAM machine, it's running decent. You can hear the sound kind of stutter a little bit. Oh, it's an Android emulator. Huh, okay. Very cool. All right, we'll try it. We'll try and see if it works. All right, we're downloading this. And while that's going, let me see what's on here. Okay. We've got mail, we've got money, we've got sports, weather, Skype, people, this PC. Oh, it actually says OneDrive. Now, the funny thing is, if I hadn't updated this would still say SkyDrive. I don't know if you guys remember, OneDrive used to be called SkyDrive, and they had to change the name because I think they got sued. Unpin, resize, okay. Can make that a wide one. We can make it medium. Make it large. Let's see. Does the weather app still work? All right, let's see if it still works. And then the other thing we got to test is the store. We'll see if the Microsoft Store is actually going to work. Y'all might hear my dog bark in a minute just because he hears things and he's going crazy. All right. To get future Chrome updates, you'll need Windows 10 or later. This computer is using Windows 8.1. No way. All right, so this one is stuck on 108 too. Let's see. All right, to get future Chrome updates, you'll need Windows 10 or later. This computer's oh wow. Oh, actually it is on the most recent version, 109. Okay. So the last working version of Chrome on Windows 8.1 is this version 109.0.5414.75. So just remember this date. If you ever decide to install Windows 8.1 on a computer later down the road, that the last working version is this. So, all right. I wonder if Firefox is still updated for this, or if they stopped it before. Kind of curious. All right, let's see if the weather app ever loaded. The weather app has not loaded, so I don't know if this is actually going to work. All right, so we'll stop that. Let's see what else we got here. All right, so we've got sports. Does that even work? I don't think any of these built-in apps work anymore. I don't think anything actually works. Oh, it failed to load. All right, so maybe it's updated with the Windows updates. Let's check out the store. That could be another one that has to be updated as well. So let's see. All right, hopefully I still have y'all with me. Okay, we actually have quite a few apps in the store. Okay, now do they work is the question. All right, so in the chat, is there an app on this screen that you see I should download that's free? You know what? Let's see. Can we see the top charts? Top free. Okay. I don't think we can do games. No. These games are not going to work. Farming Simulator 14. Interesting. All right, let's go to like apps. Even Rising apps. Top free apps. There we go. There we go. Okay. So in the chat, if there's anyone out there, what free app should I download from this list here? I'm seeing quite a few that look kind of recent. So this must be the same as the regular Microsoft Store. Very interesting. Calculator free, Book Bazaar, Photo Room, Movies Max, a police scanner, MSN News. Okay, so some of these look recent. That's pretty cool. Photo apps, Deezer. All right. Let's see if I think Netflix does work still. Background wallpapers HD. Just to see. Okay. So we have free. It's 4 stars with 7,000 reviews. We've got a rating. Gives you features. We got screenshots. I wonder how. Okay. We have reviews from 2016. That's pretty interesting. All right, so let's see. Can we look at all the reviews? Let's see how old these reviews are. I'm very curious. All versions, newest. How do you post wallpapers? 2018. Okay. So it looks like people have been downloading this since 2012 all the way up to 2018. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. So this is just sitting on the store. All right, let's install it. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Switch to a Microsoft account on this PC. Many apps rely on Microsoft accounts to sync content and settings. Do I have to do this? Oh, I forgot about that. You have to sign in. Oh, dang it. All right, we're going to cancel that. Never mind. Okay. So I know that on the Microsoft Store on like Windows 11 and 10, it allows you to download stuff without an account. But yeah, so this is how it looks here. I'm curious. Let's see if the Netflix app and the Netflix app looks similar. So here's how it looks here. Here's our screenshots. I don't know how old this is or how long it's been. Okay, so it looks like they stopped updating it in 2018. So that looks like that's when they stopped updating it. But you have kind of recent pictures. That's from 2020. So that's old. Black Mirror is kind of old. All right, let's see what we have. How does it look in here? All right, we got 4.4 rating. We got 3.8 rating there. And it looks completely different. Actually, you know what? They use the same UI. The UI looks nearly identical. Yeah, look, they're even using the same. That's the same photo. Look at that. That's the same photo. So this app might be the same. Yeah, the same exact photos. That's crazy. Huh. Okay, so maybe these are cross-compatible apps between both Windows 8.1 and even Windows 11. That's crazy. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, so that is the store. So it looks like the store still works just fine. That's pretty cool. All right. Oh, let's install. If we have, where is he at? Kitty2135. If you're still here, let's go ahead and install Scargo MSN on here. I'm not gonna put an account in here, but we can still install it just for fun. All right, let's do it. So we looked this up earlier, Scargo MSN, and let's see if we can download and install it here. I think we lost people in the chat. Is anybody still out there watching right now? I've got my dog whining right now. Wait. Oh, it's not working. All right. Might have to try something else here. Okay. It seems to be working. There we go. All right, learn how to get started. Is this something we have to download, or is this something you use in here? Download the ready client or manually configure one. Offer select clients, Scargo switcher. Let's see. What do we have? Oh, you have to sign up for an account. Oh, okay. Preferred way to go is download a pre-patched client, but if you're up to the challenges or want to customize your installation, then unpatched options are available. Okay, and then we have sign up for an Scargo account. Only requires your email address and username. Takes less than a minute. You're entitled to all access of Scargo. Okay, I will think about it. I don't know if I really want to put that on there though, but we'll think about it. I don't even know if they're still there. All right, who is out there? Does anyone have any suggestions of things to install? I have it on my PC right now. Oh, this Scargo client. Okay. Well, we can install it just for fun. Okay. It seems to be working fine. Okay. English patched version 2009. When did that come out? Wait a second. Okay, so we have version 2009, so that's for like Windows 7. Then we have Windows Live, I guess, for 8.1. Got a bunch of different ones. So, wow, how old is that? Look at that icon, man. That's old. I have the actual Windows 8.1. Oh, okay. So you're still rocking 8.1. Very cool, very cool. Not the emulator. Okay. Well, it's just a virtual machine. Run after install. Oh, I need to extract this. Hold on, let me extract all this. I love that this is still very similar to 10. Everything's the same, but different. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, Windows Live Messenger 2009. Okay, so that's got to be like Windows 7 version. Yep, that's why I'm making this one. Install a virtual machine, emulate Windows 7 and Windows 8. I just do an inception there. But yeah, the reason I'm making this video is just because it lost support today, so I figured we'd take a look at it. Yep, after Well, 8.1 came out in 13, so almost 10 years old. Windows 8 lost support, I believe, in 2016. So you had to update to Windows 8.1. And it's weird kind of how they did it because Windows 7 had service packs, and then Windows 8 didn't do a service pack. They just did 8.1. And 8.1 was just a save face because, yeah. Then upgrade. So what? Emulate Windows 7 in Windows 8 and then upgrade it. Oh my god, this thing will run so bad. My second favorite Windows version. My Windows 8.1 is still working fine. Yeah, I would think so. It's gonna still work fine. The only thing is just there's just no more updates after today. So I think there's a bunch of updates that were probably released today, as kind of a last ditch. And then same thing with Windows 7. So if you had like enterprise version of Windows 7 or you had enterprise support, that was still getting updates as well. So those are both end of life today. But let's see what this patch version here. This is 8.1. So I'm thinking this is like a newer version maybe. You can hide your taskbar. Oh yeah, you can hide your taskbar with all these. You can do... You can't or you can? You can hide your taskbar. Yeah, there's always... Yeah, auto hide the taskbar. Yeah. Yep. My school has the enterprise version of Windows 7. Yep. And the enterprise version of like Windows... I actually kind of like the enterprise versions because they're slimmed down versions. They don't have a bunch of crap on them. This dog is just whining. Has to get on here. All right, let's change this back to regular. All right, there we go. Okay, so I think we downloaded the other one. Let's see. All right, we got downloads. We've got 8.1. Unless that's an older version. Let's extract it. Let's see which one this is. Now I feel like dual booting 11 and 8.1. Can you do that on a modern machine? But the school computer's ThinkPad L460 with Windows 7 are so slow. Ran well on older netbooks. Windows 10 is a lot slower. You know, I actually I have an older netbook that actually came with XP, and I did make a couple. I made a couple TikToks and shorts about it, and I installed Windows 7 Basic on it because that was I don't know if you guys remember Windows 7 Basic, but that version of Windows 7 was meant for netbooks, and it was so stripped down to the point you couldn't even change the wallpaper. I don't know why they thought that was like the way to do it. It was very strange. And yes, the ThinkPad L460 is probably slow because of the hard drive. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Like an SSD and additional RAM will just improve just about anything. All right, let's see what we got. I'm curious now, so I have to look this up. All right. The ThinkPad L460 is discontinued, obviously. It's showing Windows 10 on there, surprisingly enough. All right, it's a 14-inch business laptop. I swear that these computers just look the same. They haven't changed these in years. But ThinkPads, was it Starter Edition? You know what? I don't remember that. I thought it was Basic. I thought it was Windows 7 Basic. Let me see. Y'all gonna make me misspeak. All right. Windows 7 version. Oh, you are right. It was Starter. I apologize. I thought it was... Oh, you know, I was thinking of Home Basic, but it's Windows 7 Starter. You're right. Yep. And it was only available for 32-bit. Didn't have the Windows Arrow theme because it was just completely... you couldn't see through anything. Let's see. Release candidate version of Windows 7. Microsoft intended to restrict users of this edition to running 3 simultaneous programs, but this limitation was dropped in the final release. This edition does not support more than 2 gigs of RAM. This edition was available pre-installed on computers, especially netbooks or Windows tablets, through system integrators or computer manufacturers using OEM licenses. So, yes, Ghost Vista 3715. There is an end of support screen for 8.1. It has not popped up for me on the virtual machine yet because I haven't done the updates. But yes, it does pop up. So I started doing the updates a while ago. Yeah, so we're not. Oh wow. Okay, it's done quite a bit of them. It should pop up. It's green. I actually did a video on that. Let me pull it up for y'all. I did a short on it because a friend of mine actually had a computer with Windows 8.1, and let's see if I can find it. It's somewhere in here. And actually got quite a few views on it, surprisingly enough. God, how long ago was that? Was that a while ago? There it is. Yep, it's a green. Yeah. So here's my channel here. Oh God. All right. So it's a green thing. So you can see this real quick. All right. When was the last time you saw a Windows 8.1? Yeah. So it says this version of Windows 7 is nearing the end of support. Computer. Yeah. This version of Windows is nearing end of support. So if you didn't know, if you have Windows 8 or 8.1, January 10th, 2023, it's the last day you can use Windows 8.1 before it loses support. Yeah, so that's the screen that showed up earlier. So that was like kind of showing up throughout the time. So it's like when I booted the computer, that showed up. Now I'm kind of curious if the screen just looks different because it'll probably say this is reached end of support, but that's probably what it is. All right, let me read some of these comments real quick. Okay, we've got, how does it look like? So we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out, but it's probably similar to that green screen I just showed you. But if we can get it, I'll get a screenshot. And we'll keep that forever. Let's see. It's a bit different from 7. Yes. How does it? Okay. What is your favorite Windows version? My two favorites are XP and 7. I think those are the two best. Also, do you use iOS 16 or iPadOS 16? If you do, how is it? So favorite versions of Windows. I don't know. Like, I've used a lot of different versions. As far as favorites go, I think XP is definitely a favorite. 7's a favorite. 10 is a recent favorite just because 11 came out, and 11, I don't know, I'm kind of weird. I like 11. I have 11 right now. Like, obviously, you're seeing 11 on my computer right now, but I'm fine with 10. 10 works great. I think older versions of 10 work really well on lower end hardware, but as 10 progressively got updated, lower end hardware started running really bad. Like if you were to go back and that's another thing too, is if you guys want like the older versions of Windows 10, you can actually go out there and find the ISO, or no, you can find the media creation tool for them, and you can actually create the ISO for them. So if you're interested in actually using older versions of Windows 10, you can definitely do that. They'll just try to force you to update it, but you can keep it on there. And then iOS 16, yeah, I have iOS 16. Got the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and then I have iPadOS 16 on an older iPad actually, and it actually runs pretty well. It's not too bad. All right, so Ghost Vista 3715 said favorite versions are Windows Vista 7 and 8.1. Vista, I don't know what it is. Vista and I were not very good in the beginning, but at using it now, like I actually have an older computer that I'm gonna probably make a video on later on. It actually works pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. Not Windows 8. The mobile gamer says I use a iPad 6th gen. I actually have an iPad 6th gen too, and it works just great with iPadOS 16. My computer had Windows 11 with Scargo MSN and also WinRAR. So what? I'm just curious about like WinRAR. I have not had to use WinRAR or any like WinZip or any of that stuff anymore because Windows has it all like built in here, so I really don't have to ever use it. Peter 567 said, I miss 8.1's flat and colorful design. To be really honest, opposed to Windows 10's single color design. Yes. I really like this. It's very colorful. I really do like this. And then we've got the full list, of course, down here with everything. I think Windows 10 is definitely easier to find stuff, but I do love this. Let me see if we can go into the settings and change this stuff really quick because... All right, we've got PC devices. Can we change the display? Oh, it won't let me change any of this display stuff because it's not activated. Oh, that sucks. But you could change the lock. You could change the home screen too. All right, so I've got this weird resolution, of course, because I'm doing this windowed. Corners and edges. Oh yeah, and so you can do the app switching. Switch between apps, power and sleep, autoplay, disk space, PC info. Lock screen, account picture, picture password. How could you? I can't remember. You could change the background of that. I can't remember how to do that. Control panel. No, it was So like I remember in the back here, you could actually change you could change like this, and they had different designs and stuff. How do you? I can't remember how to do that. Let me see if I can find the setting. Okay, here we go. Settings. Personalize. Oh man, it won't let me change any of that. Oh, that sucks. Oh man. Okay. So in the beginning when I set it up, it let me actually change the color and stuff, but you have the accent color, so the darker color right here, and you get the background color, and then you had all these different designs you could do. Oh, I'm so mad. I need to activate this thing somehow. All right, I'm gonna have to activate it before we go. All right. I miss using it, and it's still I'm using it, and it's still working. Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. Do you know what a Lenovo G580 is? I don't, but you know we can look it up. I'm totally behind with these chats. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to do my best here. All right. Let's see what it is. G580. Let's see. That looks just like it looks like a ThinkPad, honestly. That thing's chunky, man. That thing is chunky. It's got the old Lenovo logo on there and the old Windows logo too. Oh, it's got the glossy display. So did that come with 7? Did that come with 7 or 8? Dang. That thing is chunky. But you know, they don't do like glossy displays like this anymore. Like, they don't look like this anymore. They do the matte displays for the most part. I don't really see glossy displays. However, one thing I'm kind of loving is these OLED screens on laptops now. They started putting OLED displays on these. It looks really good. All right. Oh, hold up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is all this? Okay. I have to go into the actual chat to fix this person that's spamming the chat now. Hang on. There is someone spamming my chat, and I don't like it. Hang on, y'all. I'm gonna try and block this person because this is not cool. Let's see if I can see the chat and block this person here. Hang on. I love how it didn't give me the option to do that. Hide user on the channel. There we go. All right. And we're going to report that person for all that. Unwanted spam. Report. Reported. All right, so that person's gone. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay. T520 is about 1 inch thick. Get your Steam rated. Get your stream rated. Okay. Have you worked on Microsoft Service Tab, Windows RT before? I've never had a Windows RT tablet, but I was thinking about getting one actually. Oh, it's from 2011. Okay, so yeah, that's Windows 7, right? Yeah, right before Windows 8. Okay. Screen included. Let's see. Came with 7, 8. Oh, it came with 8. Okay. iPhone in 2030, phone not included. Yeah. Yeah. All right, spam's gone. Yes, we got rid of them. Download the pirated. Do you reply me on this chat? Yes, I reply to people. I've been waiting. All right. Okay, I'm an HCR2 gamer. I feel bad. I wish I could download games on this. It'd probably run terrible on here. And this would be so much smoother on on actual hardware, but it's still not terrible. I really want to activate it though. I'm gonna miss 8.1 support. You can still use it. I mean, you can still use it. It's not going away completely. You can still use it, but so it looks like you can download and install that. I'm surprised you can actually download apps from the store. That's pretty impressive. Is our updates done? All right. Should I try another activation code or should I not? Came with 8. Oh, okay. G580 came with 8. Gotcha. Oh my god. All right. All right with all that. Do they sell Windows 8 product keys? Yeah, you can still get them. I'm pretty sure you can still get them. I had to find one to just get this to boot, but let's see. Let's see if we can do that. They no longer sell it, but you can probably buy it somewhere. Oh, look, they even sell it on Amazon. Look at that. They sell it on Amazon. You can buy it. Oh, maybe not. Windows 8 Pro upgrade. Product key cards with free upgrade to Windows 8.1. Ooh, CD-ROM. I have questions. Why is the Windows 8.1 Pro activation key just a picture of nuts? Yeah. Open Edge, see if there is a bar at the top says doesn't support. It does. It no longer supports. So here, if I go to our start menu here, go desktop, we'll go to Edge. Yeah, as you can see, it says this right here. All right, let me get this guy out of here real quick. Hold on a second, y'all. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna fix this up real quick here. I don't know why people gotta do that. Let me get this. Hang on. Remove. You're gonna be reported for spam. I'm trying to moderate my own stuff, sorry. All right, y'all. Let me go back to the chat here. Okay. It runs slow as is BlueStacks. Okay. We're going to try BlueStacks. I'm going to make that the last thing we do on here. So let's try BlueStacks. Oh, I got to type it in. Oh, I thought I could copy and paste, but not. Didn't I make that guy go away already? I thought I did. I guess I didn't. All right. Okay, we put the person in timeout. So, all right, we'll just all right, so we're going to try BlueStacks. We'll see how this goes. Try 5. Okay, BlueStacks 5. All right, we're going to try it. Also, hello. Okay, BlueStacks 5. So you're saying BlueStacks 10 will not work, right? That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, it's running pretty slow. It's only 800 kilobytes. That's really small. Do you think I should install Android x86 on my Surface? Which one is it? You have this Surface. Is it the... Oh, were you the one that had the Surface Go 2? Or did you have an older one? Can I download Edge on 8.1 or is the download blocked? Yes, you can download Edge on 8.1. It's just that version, the version that it stops at is 108 or 109. What model? Yeah, what model are you? Oh yeah, that's what I was asking about. I removed BlueStacks because it uses too much storage. Actually seem kind of small unless the installer starts to download more stuff. We're going to find out. Oh, not unless you download many games. Okay. All right, 2011 through oh, customize. Let's see. All right, change folder. Okay, space required. So it uses, is that 6 gigs? It uses 6 gigs? Dang. All right, downloading. It's downloading pretty fast, actually. That's not too bad. $2 gig for install. It said 6, so I guess we'll find out. It says 157 right now. It must be like downloading pieces of it to do it, but we'll just let it do its thing. Oh, it's taking. Actually, that was megabyte. Oh, it was megabyte. Yeah. Well, no, it's 6,000. Like 6,000 is gigs, right? That'd be 6 gigs. Or am I just completely bad at math? It's like 1 gigabyte. All right, we'll find out. We'll find out. Let's find out together. We'll figure it out. All right, so what is in BlueStacks 5? Does he give you a choice? I mean, the Surface is basically a tablet with Windows on it. Yeah. I mean, you can run Android on these kinds of things, but it's also Intel. Um, One thing I was thinking about too is trying. Oh, okay. So we got the different. So which one did I get? Did I get Android 11? Optimized for Windows 11. Yikes. So maybe BlueStacks 4 would be better. All right, we're gonna find out though. Is it going? Oh, six. Yep, it's downloading more. 653 megabytes. It's downloading a bunch of stuff in the background. All right, 5 minutes left. 1 minute left. Hackintosh it. Hackintoshing is actually like pretty involved. BlueStacks 4 works on my laptop and I'm using an older version. When I was removing it, it popped up a box and wanted me to answer why I wasn't installing it. A touchscreen MacBook. Drivers could be an issue though. There's a company that makes like touchscreen MacBooks. It's kind of interesting. Pause your PC antivirus if it's interfering with installation. All right. Checking system requirements. So Hackintosh is basically if you have a Windows computer that has similar specs to a Mac computer, then you can actually make Mac OS work on that Windows computer. It's just basically putting a different OS on it, and you're not really supposed to do it, but you can if you can, basically. All right, let's see. Hackintosh and get more advanced iPad. Yeah. Extracting files. I can't believe I've never even heard of this app before. That's the one. Yep, that's the one I was thinking about. Modbook. Mm-hmm. Yep. And you know what? You know what? Out of curiosity, let's see how much those are. The Modbook Pro. All right, let's see. Original Modbook. Okay. 2008. And that was probably after Intel. The newly founded Southern California Modbook Inc. uses a completely new conversion process and enclosure design to convert a MacBook Pro into an all-black, all-aluminum slate-style pen-enabled Mac tablet. Dang, that thing is chunky. Wow. Modbook Pro X with touch bar? What? I gotta see that. Yes, we're doing Windows 8 at 8.1 as a tribute, and we're installing a bunch of stuff. Oh, okay. Ooh. All right. Who was it that told me to do Blue? Okay. For Intel Celeron for BlueStacks, I recommend older versions of BlueStacks, and for Celeron, the MSI App Player Lite is good though. Okay, which one am I choosing here? We've got the App Player and the App Player 1. Both are Nougat 64-bit. Which one am I choosing? Can I do a Hackintosh on AMD? I don't think you can do Hackintosh on AMD. I don't know. They only used Intel. App Player, just the regular App Player. All right. And just hit start. Does it actually work? I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked. Oh, no. Cannot start BlueStacks. Send a problem report. Oh. All right. Shall we try the other one? Let's try this one. Let's see if it works. I guess it's not going to work. Oh, this one's going. Oh, no. All right. No luck. So maybe the older version would work, right? All right. I tried. It didn't work. No worky. Okay. We tried. We tried. All right. Let me see. Let me look at this Modbook thing real quick. I'm just curious. All right. The Retina quad-core macOS tablet. Last updated 2018. Wait, hold on. Pledge, $5 or more. How much were they? Firewall reports, including 2 terabyte modbook shuttle. What is a shuttle? Shop for your modbook today. Do they still make this thing? History of the failed modbook. Oh, so I guess it failed. $4,000? That is wild. That is crazy. $4,000. Wow. Well, that is the ModBook Pro. That's wild. Craziness. All right, let's see. All right, so we know Escargot MSN is going to work. BlueStacks does not work. Let's see if our updates are done. Do we have updates? Is everything good? Is it done? That's going to take forever. Oh, it's still downloading updates, man. It's still downloading. All right. It's still downloading. All right, but switch between apps. Move your mouse to the corner. Does it actually work? Oh, it does. I thought that only worked on touch, but I guess the corners thing still works. Very cool. Very cool. They might change the OS requirements. It does not work. Okay. But yeah. Let's see. Can we actually change the wallpaper? I think they don't let you do it. Oh, they do. All right, we've got lines and colors. We've got some different wallpapers here. Got these. Not sure if these are giving y'all some nostalgia here. Got the green. I don't think anything really compares with Windows 7. Windows 7's wallpapers were really, really good. Oh, this is actually the one on the little tablet I have. I forgot about that. Hang on. I'll show you guys. That's the one I have on the tablet. Same wallpaper. It's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got. Got that one. Huh. And that's it. So that is lines and colors. And then we have flowers. All right, we've got flowers. We've got... They really don't have as many themes on this one as Windows 7 did. Windows 7 had a lot more themes. Yep, it is. It is unfortunately over. But you can still use it. It's not going to stop working tomorrow. It's going to still work. Just it's end of support. So as long as you have like a good antivirus, you have some sort of protection while using it, it's still going to be usable. Just don't expect to get any more updates for Chrome, Edge, other browsers. I wonder if Firefox actually works. I prefer the one with the water droplets. Okay, which one was that? Let's see. Was that one of the flower ones, or? Oh, it's running a little slow. All right, let's see. Personalized. Okay, so we had lines and colors. I think that's it. That's really all we had. Get more themes. I wonder if the theme... Now, I remember like Windows 10 had themes, but I wonder if these themes work. This is not going to work. That's what I figured. Okay, actually, let's see. Let's see if that works in Chrome. Windows XP was usable for another 3 to 4 years after EOL. But now I don't think you can't even do anything. And this is the message you're going to get with Chrome. So to get future Chrome updates, you need to update to Windows 10 or later. So sad. So on Windows XP, like, is anything usable on Windows XP? I don't know if you've used Windows XP anytime recently, but I'm curious if that's even still usable, like internet-wise. Okay, so we've got Windows 11 themes, Windows 7 themes. Let's see. Support, yeah, we know. Get a theme. All right, let's see. What do we have? Look at all these themes. Golly. Did these actually work? That's the question. Let's see. Nope, you can't on XP, but someone recently made a kernel patch so you can do way more with it now. All right, 12. Does it work? Do the themes actually work? No way! The themes actually still work. Wow. These actually look decent. I'm pretty impressed. All right. I was able to get much more modern web browser working using the patch. What browser are you using on XP? Just curious. All right. Did you guys see a theme that you liked out of here? This is running really slow. We've got a lot. Panoramic dual monitor, branded themes. Oh no. Holiday and seasons. Do these all Windows 11 themes? Are these all just the same things? Oh, they're all the same. They're just for different versions. All right. Community Showcase, Nature. Colors of Nature. How about with Windows 11? Yeah, I'm kind of curious if these work with Windows 11 too, so I'll try it. Colors of Nature. Let's see. Let's see what we got with this one. Looks like an apple. These actually look decent. I mean, I'm seeing this on like a kind of shrunken version, but they look pretty good. And they don't do like wallpaper like this anymore, where it's actual like a bird or something like that. They do mostly these kind of abstract. It's a lot of abstract stuff now. Yeah, imagine leaving that. You have the owl looking at you while I'm on Roblox on Windows 8.1. So is it still supported? I don't daily drive Windows XP. Give it a shot on Optiplex 7010, but the i5 couldn't really tear through the jank of it. Do you think Server 2012 updates would work on 11? I don't think so. All right, Optiplex 7010. How old is that? Let's see our specs on that. 9010, 7010, ultra small form factor. 2012. So it didn't run XP well? That's somewhat, that's only about 10 years old. That should run it pretty well, unless it's just... Let's see if it works. Ivy Bridge era. So XP was not supported on that, right? Well, XP support ended in 2014. So, like, did it support? No, there's certain hardware that it did not support. Can you see if the 7 themes work on 11? Sure. Let's see. Windows 7. You know what? Let's look it up on here. Let's do it on here. I don't think you can download. Can we download old? I think you can. Ooh, hang on. I messed it up. Windows 7 themes download. Let's see. It did, but the drivers, I think, the drivers were janky. Gotcha. I don't think we have any of the Windows 7 themes. Yeah, no, these are just skin packs. Probably not. Yeah, probably not. I mean, you can download the wallpaper, but that's probably the most you could do with it. Top 10 free themes for you to try. Cats Anytime theme. If you like cats, Cats Anytime theme is suitable for you. We have the Abstract Dark theme, the Disney Infinity theme, EA Sports World Cup theme, Changing Seasons theme, Harry Potter theme. Let's try the Abstract Dark. That's kind of cool. Let's see if that actually works. But I think as long as it's a theme pack, they'll work. My T520 originally came with Windows 7 Pro, and my specific machine has an i5. All right. Yeah, I think as long as it's a theme pack, it'll work. Look at this time. Why is it taking so long to download this 10 megabytes? Can Windows 8.1 install on the 11th gen Intel Core i3? That I don't know. Can you install Windows 8.1 on modern hardware? I don't know. I have a laptop and I want to install Windows 8 on it. Can I use it properly? If your laptop means the system requires, then it can. You can always run it in a virtual machine, though. Let's see. It's possible to be hardware incompatibility. This CPU is a... So this person has a 10th gen i5. So I think what would happen if you tried to run Windows 8.1 on something newer, it would probably use like Windows default drivers. So you would have no specific drivers for it, and it would probably look and run terribly. So I'm not sure if it's worth it. You could always, I mean, if you have that computer, you want to partition the drive and then install it as a partition to try it. You could. There's just no guarantee that it will work, because if the drivers were made for Windows 10 and you're installing an older version, it's just good chance it probably won't work very well. Page unresponsive. Well, I'd already downloaded what I wanted to download. Let's see if this... Fine. Exit the page. Yeah, it's possible. All right, so this is a Windows 7. This was a Windows 7 theme pack, and it looks like it works. So we're going to just exit the page since it's just acting janky. Let's do this. All right, cool. It works. Let's see. Yeah, this is some very bad... Wow, this is some old school looking like computer imagery. Wow. Yeah, that's kind of bad. It still looks kind of cool though. Like, I like this. I think that's cool. That's kind of cool looking. Yeah. Try playing Roblox on 8.1 emulator. I can try and download it, I guess. Let's see. I've seen people get Windows 7 running on 9th gen Intel, so you might be able... And honestly, 8th and 9th gen Intel, like, if you get one of the quad-core or better processors... actually, no, wait. When did the i3 start having quad-core? I forgot. Was that the 9th gen? I think it was 9th gen. Still has a lot of Windows 7 junk running under the hood. It does. You can see it. I mean, look, the folder icon, the Internet Explorer icon, all these icons are old. My nephew used to play Roblox. I don't think he plays it anymore. I think he does like Steam and stuff now, but... Dual booting, installing 2OS at the same time, and using the boot menu to... Yeah, that's what you could do. Sign up and start having fun. I'm going to say it probably... Actually, you know, let me see. Roblox. Roblox system requirements. Let's just see what it says here. So, have a recent processor 2005 plus. Really? Can you run it? You know, I should have gone to their official website instead of this. All right. A recent processor with a clock speed of 1.6 gigahertz per processor, or better. 1.6 gigahertz, 1 gig of RAM, will install in Windows 7 8.1 or 10. That's kind of crazy. This got to be old. This has to be old. It's not even mentioned Windows 11. Let's go and see what it says on their actual official website. 9100 was quad core. Okay. Their third gen, or the i3, I'm sorry. The i3 was quad core. Because could have been earlier, but I know the i3s were quad cores. I had a hexa-core i5. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it should work. I want to check their website. I want to check their actual website and see if it says they support it. God, look at these ads. I forgot what the internet looked like without an ad blocker. It looks terrible. All right, let's try this. Roblox system requirements. Let's do that. Oh my God, this is terrible. What is going on here? Oh, it was released in 2006. But I thought you were wondering if a newer version worked on there. Oh yes, the older version LTS branch. They're very lightweight. And what is it? The education version. The education version of Windows 10 was super lightweight. Didn't have Cortana or any bloatware or anything on it. It was glorious. Very good. This is what is this not? Okay, here we go. All right, computer hardware and operating system requirements. I could have probably typed this in on my regular computer and gotten there faster. This is taking forever. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is actually from their website. So Roblox will install on Windows 7, 8, 8.1, or 10. We'll need to run Roblox in desktop mode as Metro mode is not currently supported. Supports the following browsers: Chrome, Firefox, Edge. Client will install on macOS 10.10 or higher. Roblox website supports the following browsers for Mac. Roblox is not supported on Linux. It's not supported on Linux. Look at this Chrome version. Oh, Chrome OS. Oh. Roblox video recording feature only works on 7, 8, 8.1, and 10. Wow. So I guess it still works. It just depends on the game, I guess. Guess it depends on the game. So that's pretty interesting. All right. Firefox. Let's see if we can download Fire. I want to see if Firefox actually works for Windows 8.1. Can confirm Roblox run on Windows 7. It probably will for a long time. XP supported Roblox until 2018 or 2019. All right, thanks for stopping by. All right, let's see. Support. Firefox browser support. Download option of languages. Windows 64-bit. I love how it doesn't differentiate, so I guess it's fine. Check system requirements. Windows 7 or later. Pentium 4 or newer. 512 megabytes of RAM, 2 gigs of RAM for the 64-bit version. 200 megabytes of... That is crazy. That is crazy, though. That they still support a Pentium 4. I don't know anybody out there that's got a Pentium 4. That is wild. Opera will probably cling on to Windows 7 8.1 for a while. Let's see. I haven't heard of Opera in a while. Opera browser requirements. Pentium 4 Athlon 64 processor with support for SSE2. So same as Firefox, it looks like. Does Opera run works on Windows 7 or higher? It's also one of the top browsers for the OS. How much RAM does it use? Yeah, it's obviously compatible with that. That is impressive, though. 7 plus. Huh. I wonder when they're going to stop supporting it. So Chrome is the big one, and because Edge is running Chromium, it's no longer going to support it either. So that kind of stinks, but... All right, y'all. I've been on here probably for... I don't know how long have I been on here now? It's been at least an hour or longer now. But yeah, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it now. But we had some good conversation. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this installation of Windows 8.1 and checking it out. Still works really well. I mean, even this virtual machine is a little sluggish, but still works pretty well. And sad to see it no longer be supported, but these are the times. And the Charles Show said, I have tons of Pentium 4s, but that's because I'm a PC hoarder. There is nothing wrong with being a PC hoarder, friend. Nothing wrong with that. Try and play Roblox game on 8.1. I don't want to sign up for an account or anything, but maybe next time. Yeah, BlueStacks. It sucks that didn't work. That would have been kind of cool to see that work. But maybe next time I'll try to do an older version and see if that works. But thank you guys for joining me, and hope you all have a good night. I am going to have dinner now. So see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye, y'all.